Well is live.
I am. Where are we, Steve?
No, I don't know. I know we're in Hastings, but I don't know whereabouts in Hastings.
On the south coast, in Hastings, in sunny England. We're stopping kind of sunny. It's the hearts for that. But we've got a Hastings local. So we're making Steve's solo record, which we do down here in on the coast at my manager's house. She's got a little home studio, so we've been mixing it up today with a steady dose of JFK the movie.
Yeah,
whilst working.
Really intense.
Not a conspiracy theory mode. It's not even conspiracy, is it? I mean,
It's factual.
it's just fact mode.
It's a conspiracy because the definition of conspiracy is more than one. Because the notion conspiracy theory is being taken now as like a movement or like someone who's crazy, whereas a conspiracy is if two people conspire rather than one. You can't, unless you're Gollum, where you can conspire with yourself.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Durst.
I'm definitely a cynic, and I suppose you are, but you just go on the search for the facts.
Yeah. I'm a searcher of factual fact. Factual fact is more than just fact. It's when fact has been tested to its nth degree, it becomes factual fact rather than just your everyday fact.
Or fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he goes off to Morrisons again. Yes, we are. Hello. Don't need that. I've got my prescription. So yeah, so we're en route to Morrisons for our dose of. Well, I'll be getting some cooked meat. Steve will probably be getting. Actually, do you know what we should do?
What did I do yesterday? I
I
bought a chocolate orange for £1. I had 3 segments, and I said, "Take it away from me."
You didn't say take it away.
Oh,
I said I'm taking it.
I said I don't want it. I did make I could have stopped you if I wanted to.
You could have tried, but I'm bigger than you, and I was looking after your health.
Yeah, and I think I've done quite well. 3
Singers
segments.
shouldn't eat a lot of chocolate when they're in their studio.
Okay, let's just throw something out that you've obviously forgotten. When we made Shapes of Screams, I said, yeah, I shouldn't be eating chocolate, and you went, Steve, listen, man, you gotta do what makes you feel good. And I ate during Shapes of Screams actual vocal takes while I've got mint chocolate in my mouth, and you were going, dude, it's the best tone you've ever had.
I'm a turncoat.
So I mean, it is the known thing.
No, I
Singers
think
shouldn't have chocolate.
if I recall, and just to defend myself, if you can start accusing me.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying
you're accusing me of being
misled the people.
A chocolate
denier.
A chocolate denier.
When you're quite frankly a chocolate enforcer.
Chocolate enforcer. God almighty. Don't go there. Yeah, no. The point I was going to make was some singers, they change their because in the shit, like when I did the first Young Guns album, he just came off dairy, like at the very last minute, no cheese, no milk, soya, and everything, and it didn't have a good impact on his voice because
it's changing the makeup of his normal routine.
It's the same as if Johnny Cash just suddenly stopped smoking one day, his voice would probably sound a bit different. So my point is always, if you're doing something that you normally do and your voice lasts normally, and knowing that you eat chocolate all the fucking time, figure, well, don't fix it if it ain't broke. Because yeah, like I say, if you do drastic changes, your body's sort of like, what's going on?
I think the worst thing to do is if you've decided, you know what, I want to get healthy and I'm doing it for a while, but if it's an in-studio decision where your vocal take's done on a new thing, well then you're not feeling yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You should always feel yourself in the studio.
Yeah, you got to feel yourself all over. I think a key thing as well, and I've said this to a lot of people who asked advice, and other singers who I know, people who are very successful, it's just not the natural habitat to. Oh dear. That was awful.
Mother shouting at a child in a convertible BMW.
I feel like ripping her out of that car, and
It's not.
it's awful hearing someone.
Yeah,
There's no way to have spoken to that kid like that.
Clearly, I would say, oh no, it's not a kid. She's shouting at her
No,
boyfriend.
He's a kid. The boyfriend's got his head
got
in his hands in the front.
seat.
I think there's a kid behind.
She's flooring it. She's on the M3. She is not happy.
Morrisons, I'm going to take the kid off her.
Shut up! She said.
It was awful. Yeah, that was awful. I've lost my train of thought now.
God. Chocolate health.
I was talking about how in the studio, even if you're the best singer on earth, it's not the most natural thing to go in a vocal booth and expect to do the same vocal performance as if you just relaxed with holding a mic. Or some singers who play guitar on stage actually like to hold the guitar and strum it while singing, even though they're not recording it, just to actually, so you have to find your place where you're comfortable. And what I liked with what you and Tim did on the last album was when we decorated my whole vocal booth like Christmas, because I love Christmas, and that's why there was chocolate everywhere, and it was kind of nice. And
we did that with Max Raptor there.
did you?
A lot of the lyrics were kind of had a sort of an oldie English vibe to them. And I said visually when I imagined this album, I imagined it being in kind of the late 1900s. The late 1800s.
Imagine the tones you could get on guitar though at that point.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work for them, would it?
Loops or an overdrive pedal.
A lute in the late 1900s.
That's the best I had. So we basically printed off loads of pictures of like sort of Jack the Ripper pictures. Not pictures of him or his victims, but that era, like Whitechapel, dirty East London scenes and stuff like that, and posted them up around his vocal booth, just to put his head in the right space. Equally, on the Johnny Truant album, the whole room was covered in porn. It was a porn shrine.
Awful.
And then what was the other one? Recently in Austria. Just because I was doing this pop record and the singer's a sexy guy and we wanted the vocals to feel all sexy and all the rest of it, so he wanted to take his top off and do all that poncy stuff, which is can sometimes really help. So he just put some videos of some like girls dancing, not porn, but just like really great dancers that got him in the mood. So it's funny how everyone's different. On top of all of those things, Steve likes just Lindt chocolate everywhere.
Just Christmas vibes.
Yeah,
we had on our rider, and I'm going to have it on mine again. I put on the rider, the dressing room should feel like Christmas at all points. We had that on our rider, and some people actually made the effort.
We're on the sixth rider since the very early days. We've had a framed picture of Jessica Alba on our rider, and almost always it gets.
You had the framed picture of Jessica Alba. I had our joke thing on the rider. It wasn't Christmas. It was to be a photo of Freddie Mercury from each era of Queen to be on the wall, and everyone did it without fail. It was like just a photocopy, printed off like Google Images. Yeah. But we'd always get there, and they'd be like, early Queen, late 70s Queen, moustache Freddie, and then towards the end of his life. I did end up stipulating I'd rather not have the late 80s. AIDS era, because I thought that was a bit disrespectful. So we kind of
era,
only in our hometown, where the guy really went to he really went to town on it. And it was literally it was like Freddie's own personal photo album, pretty much just laid out for you. That woman there, is that a real cat? Or is that an ornament?
Did you just say that woman there? Is that a real cat?
There's a woman an old lady in the window. There's a cat, and I couldn't tell if it was a porcelain cat or an actual cat, and it's the cat woman just sat there.
Yeah, it's probably got 20 or 30 cats in there.
And that guy parks his bike like that and hops off.
Yeah. Do you know what? Funny story just reminded me of. Last year at some point, where I used to live, we had cats. And one of the cats went missing, okay? And there was she was a little bit dotty, this woman. She's obviously, she was in the latter part of her life. She'd found the cat and realised that the cat was outside because she had a house cat. She didn't agree with cats being outside, which is just weird. So she basically catnapped the cat and took it in and kidnapped our cat. So I ended up. Some lad had seen her pick the cat up, had gone over and got her number, and he texted me saying, "Look, I witnessed your cat being picked up by this old lady." So I went round there, right, and she had like multiple Persian cats.
She just take them off the street.
No, I think they were all hers.
How do you know? She might have done exactly the same.
Well, do you know what? I'd
to
never
the
even
others.
thought about that.
Yeah,
But
she's just
I'd be very surprised if she went around kidnapping just Persian cats, though, because they're quite rare.
I'd be very surprised if she didn't, mate. Seriously, that's instantly what I would
Do you know
think.
what she did? I said, well, I think I just decided to thank her and said, "It's such a good deed you've done saving our cat from the harm of the road.
Tactic, yeah.
We're gonna have to take him back now, you know, and all this stuff." And I said, "I got your number from Tom or something. He texted me," and she said, "Oh, the young lad." When yes, very strange. He actually inappropriately touched me. That's what she said, right? I was like total curveball. I was like, give me the cat.
Yeah, give me the cat and get out of there. Yeah. She's probably telling other people you inappropriately touched
Well,
her.
I've probably got we got the police after me. I don't even know.
Right, I've had enough fruit today. I need some.
Well, we got a NutriBullet back at the house, which I actually was.
Dan's new to the
I had
NutriBullet. He's still in the
I had
exciting
my
phase.
Nutri-Cherry pots today. Literally, there was some cherries in it,
I believe there was, yeah.
and I'll never look back.
You won't, it's true.
Because as most people agree, juicers are a pain in the arse. Because once you've cut all the fruit up for 10 minutes, put it in the juicer, then spend 10 minutes cleaning the juicer up, and it's just a fact, isn't it? And this NutriBullet is just a godsend. Just stick it in, drink it, and then put it back in the cup. As simple as just rinse the cup out. It's incredible. I couldn't recommend it highly enough. So I'm gonna chase one. Apparently they're £99. Money well spent though.
It really is.
What are you thinking?
Well, I want something with a little bit more substance.
Substance.
Because I've been eating fruit. I almost just want like. We're not at a retail park, are we?
We're in a shop.
No, what I mean is outside. It's not like a Subway or something.
No.
And I fancy just like a.
You want the ready-made food?
Not necessarily ready-made, but I would have like a Subway.
Well,
I suppose I could just create
you
my
can
own.
walk into town if you want. Get a Subway.
No, I don't think we should do that. I'm just throwing that. I don't want to cause. We're in a shop.
You hold the phone and do what I did just then. Change my glasses.
Danger.
Triple shot rolls.
Dude, that is my
You're going
favourite
to
thing.
have triple shot rolls if you eat them, mate.
Yeah. Sniff it. A sniff's good enough. It's triple, that is. It's pure triple.
Right, so what's the crack then? Oh my god,
something
look at
to
all this
eat,
stuff
yeah.
half price. This is taking a lot of hard work for Steve to just walk down this aisle. Look at all this, Steve. Look, Yorkie cookies, Rolo cookies.
Jenny the got under straight into £1 jaffers.
£1 jaffers.
I need to actually think on this. I want to eat. I want to eat it right away because I'm hungry.
What? Mini jammy dodgers? Why is everything always on offer in this shop?
Now it's on a kid's toy aisle. What are you getting, Dave?
There's a lightsaber there, mate.
Can't eat that.
Any suggestions?
I've got a suggestion for myself. Go on.
Dude, just walk away. Walk away.
£3 for them.
They're always making me
Oh.
eat these.
Oh. No, what I think is, ice cream doesn't feel as bad as buying like chocolate. Might have an ice cream or something, just for now.
Well,
It's something on by the sea.
it is as bad.
No, it's not.
Oh, do you know what you should get?
What?
If you want a guilt-free ice cream experience, mini milks.
Oh, they are good, aren't they?
Oh, incredible lack
Where
of
are
calories.
they? Where are they?
Oh, I don't know, in the freezer.
Oh, I could get a tub of.
Oh my god, Greek-style Ben & Jerry's frozen nugget, half price.
For £1.65.
You're in a place that does
Oh god.
Jammy Dodger ice cream. Jesus Christ, what is that?
It's a strawberry and white Magnum. I showed you a picture of it in Montreux.
Oh, is that what you had?
That's it, mate.
Hang on a sec, hold that up to your head. That's the
Yes,
exact hue that you've gone for.
Exactly. That's what I modelled it on. Look at all these. The black espresso Magnum.
This is all your different hair eras.
Yeah.
I realised that the
Modelled on.
some two different Magnums. Yes, those Magnums, so good.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it because I'm in my mid-30s and scared of getting fat.
Mars ice creams for £1.50.
6 miles ice cream, but look how small the boxes are, but they're tiny.
No, they look like the size of a Mars bar.
Just don't crack it open, mate.
Oh, that's already open. Hey, that's it.
Have a look.
I could do all 6 there on the way back.
The guilt would eat you up afterwards.
Feels quite sophisticated.
Yeah, look, mini milks. Check the calorie content on that.
I'm not bothered about calories, I'm bothered about the heart.
The heart.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I've got a good heart so I live. It's 12.
Yeah, they're slightly smaller than proper Mars bars. No problems.
I'll do 12 of these on. That's £2.
It's a knobbly bobbly there, mate.
Do you want a couple of these? You know what good? Fabs.
Fabs, half price.
Not enough.
That's our youth there, right? Twisters and Fabs. They still sell feasts.
Dude, I feast all the time.
Do you remember when feasts came out?
There'll be feasts
I
here.
remember when they came out, they were 50p.
Do you remember they changed the name as well at one time? And they've gone back.
What, they changed the name of Feast?
Hold on.
Flexibon. That straight away reminds me of Euro camping.
Hold on. Soon's going to have to change it, mate. Sorry. I don't care if it's gone out the window.
Steve, don't do that, mate. Put that back where you got it from.
No, I'm having that. I don't know, it's £5. You can't spend £5, man. Or 2 for £5.
If I were you, I'd stick to the choice you made.
The Fabs.
Yeah, I would have stuck to mini milks while you if I'm looking after my heart. So I'm like your mother.
Really good. Where's it gone?
They're in your hand.
Yeah, that's a Fab. I thought you said go mini milk.
Oh, mini milks are there.
Is this the actual original?
Is this crazy selection actually? I haven't looked at the ice cream aisle for a long time.
It's my go-to aisle.
I didn't realise it was such a.
Dude,
I didn't realise
so
the Ben and Jerry style has got so expensive.
People look at, you see what that is? That's the amazing Cadbury's.
Yeah.
The chocolate bar. That's the. Oh God, I really want that. It's the marvellous creation still. See, that's just Morrisons own, mate. This is what it's about.
Blondie brownie. What does that mean?
See, we need to walk on. Right, these won't melt when we walk home, will they? Well, we'll eat them.
Yeah, well, they will. If you were going to be strategic, I'd pick them up last, just when you're heading to the checkout.
Well, I've already
You're
got.
not going to be buying a weekly shop, are you?
No, all I need is like some kind of pre. Well, I don't know what I need. I'm really confused.
Well, we're away from the food now. We're in the toiletries section.
You know what? I need toothpaste.
Well,
I actually do need some toothpaste.
well, if you're looking after your heart, go baking soda all the way.
Oh mate,
Stay away from the fluoride.
No, you don't know what you're talking about with toothpaste. I'll tell you this.
Oh, you go for that, the white.
The
That's what the dentist
the
uses.
All-V Pro Expert is the best, but
Yeah.
what I'd love is, and I bet they don't have it, but they haven't got the travel size one, have they?
Oh.
You know, like the little.
Yeah, look down. No. The ones you can get at the airport.
Yeah, that's what I want.
But I came in for all these ice creams now. I want one, but I have a cold.
Cold. The best thing for cold is ice cream, isn't it?
Apparently so. Just get some echinacea down you. Some echinacea and some ginger boiled up with some lemon and honey, and you'll be fine. Maybe a touch of whiskey. I don't know how old you are, but a bit of whiskey never hurt. There should be a travel size selection, yeah. But yeah, you know the ones you get after you've gone through customs that are like £5 for a minute.
Toothpaste to instantly combat what I'm about to do to my teeth. That is a shot.
Garlic bread is good for a cold. Well, garlic is good. So I guess the bread bit's probably not necessary, but you can
Right.
chew on.
What do you want, Dan? Because I've got a situation here. I've got mini milks.
Steve can commentate for a bit.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm still trying to think myself. I don't know where to end it, Dan. I don't know how interesting.
I've
I've got nothing to say other than I want to eat.